What's up, drivers and future drivers? This is Driver Man here. Thanks for checking out the channel. Today's video, we're going to talk about how Uber still only cares about Uber. This is my YouTube channel. It's about rideshare and the food delivery business. It's full of tips, so make sure that you subscribe so that you are getting the best weekly tips on food delivery driving and rideshare driving. Here's what happened. Uber had a big strike going on Monday in Los Angeles, and it was probably one of the more massive strikes so far. But even knowing before it was happening, and even while it was happening, they went ahead and announced, hey, guess what? We bought rideshare hailing service Kareem in the Middle East for $3.1 billion. So this ultimately is, I mean, it is smart business. I get that. It's a smart business move, because if you have competition and you buy your competition, then you no longer have competition, because ultimately it's about dominance. They want to dominate, so it makes sense. The downside is just that these Uber drivers are like starving. They don't have a livable wage. They're only getting 60 cents a mile now, and instead of pouring that $1.4 billion in available cash, liquid cash that they had, into the wages of the drivers so that they can actually, have a normal income, they go and they buy this company Kareem. So that ultimately is the reason for the title of my video. I think the proof is pretty much in the pudding. The question is, why do they keep doing that? Why do they not care about the drivers, and why do they think that they can get away with it? Well, the problem is that people still keep driving. So they're not happy, and they went on strike, but here later in the week they probably went back to work, and so they're like, oh, big deal, they did this little strike, but they're gonna go back to work in a few days anyway, so it's not a big deal, which a lot of them have, even though they don't like it. And that's the problem, is it's gotta be something that impacts on a much higher level, because they have their IPO coming out soon, and according to the article, they're estimated to be valued at least $100 billion. So even $1 billion out of that 100, I mean, it has some impact, but not a lot, but it's at least something. So in order for these strikes to be effective, they're going to have to be on a much more massive scale, and not just one city, but multiple cities, for it to actually affect Uber financially. I would say at least in the hundreds of millions of dollars, if not at least $1 billion, for it to catch their attention, and then to actually give a crap, be like, oh, you know what, yeah, we better do something. Because if enough drivers quit, or at least just stop for a significant period of time, where they're not having people to give customers rides to, and that is affecting their business, because ultimately if they're not giving rides, they're not making any money, there's no revenue, then Uber will have to do something, because they don't still have the self-driving car technology available to them yet. Until that happens, drivers can still have an impact on them financially enough that they'll do something. Anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and like it, comment, give me your opinions, share, subscribe. I'm here every week, twice a week now, so go ahead and smash that subscribe button, and I will keep giving you current info and tips on rideshare and food delivery.